Welcome to day one of the Open Challenge event here in the Isle of Man, a Europe netball competition, and we're just about to get started on the live stream with game two of this day one. It's going to be an exciting game. It's the Republic of Ireland up against the United Arab Emirates. We've already witnessed game one this morning and a great win by Northern Ireland playing the host nation, the Isle of Man. We've got 4 more games after this one on commentary, so please do join us for the full day of live streaming. We'll be bringing you the commentary of all those games, plus interviews with the coaches post-match and equally player of the match interviews too. So we'll leave the teams just to do their final preparations, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes' time to start the commentary and welcome the players onto court.
What kind of things have you been doing in your training?
We've been looking at different styles of play because we aim to keep, adjusting and adapting to what the teams are going to play against us. We stick to our structures, and the most important thing is to keep doing what we do best.
How does Gibraltar manage that recovery period?
We're debating whether to go in the sea or whether to go in the pool, but we've got a plan in place just depending on the weather. A lot of food, a lot of rest. We've got the physio.
What have you been working on?
Really working on our defence and some set passes, set plays, back lines, things like this, to really look after the ball and to look after each other.
What are your expectations on the court when that 7 turn out for the first game tomorrow?
From that first centre pass, we're prepared. We've been working so hard this year, working together as a team. Everybody knows their jobs.
What should we be looking at in France's play this year that we didn't see last year?
Obviously, we laid a great foundation last season, and we've been able to build upon and work on things this season that we didn't have time to work on last year.
Everybody's relaxed and chilled?
We all arrived yesterday, so everyone's had a sleep. We've done some team building today, so everyone's feeling good and relaxed, yeah.
No swim in the Irish Sea?
Not yet.
Ambitions for this weekend?
I think they're high. We've got an interesting squad. We've got a mixture of, I think, a really good balance of youth and experience. Obviously, as we get better, the other teams get better, so you can't be complacent. You have to think about that. And obviously Malta, we haven't played for a number of years now, so they will be interesting to play, and that will be a challenge for us.
What are your ambitions for this Open competition?
I think a consistent performance. We've come to compete and absolutely leave everything out there on the court these next few days.
Any plans for you in terms of the times and where Switzerland might just be looking to be better in their performance through those 60 minutes?
We've been working a lot on trying to work on the individual players' strengths, mixing it up where we can to get the best out of everybody.
How are you feeling and how's the preparation going?
Yeah, so I think we're really excited to be here. It's obviously a great competition. We had a good time last season, so excited to be back. Obviously, second season, it's made it a bit easier to prepare. We know what to expect a bit more, so I think that's been really helpful in terms of how we've prepared in camps and competitions in the lead up to this.
Welcome to day one of the Europe Netball Open Challenge event. We're down in the Isle of Man, and for game two we have the United Arab Emirates versus the Republic of Ireland. So this game will commence shortly, and we can see the final teams just doing their preparations on court. So an exciting first match, Northern Ireland up against the Isle of Man. Northern Ireland coming out on top and winning that first game. Here you see the match schedule on the screen. Every single game is brought to you via the Europe Netball TV on the live stream, and you can watch all of the games throughout the competition. You'll see Saturday and Sunday will be redrawn, given 2 divisions of competition, and obviously depending on the placings of each of the nations in the 2 divisions, that will determine who plays where in terms of timings on the final 2 days. So lots of netball coming your way, an exciting matchup we're about to see. Republic of Ireland still on court, just finishing off prep as the United Arab Emirates are ready to come onto court, and both teams look like they're really up for this close encounter. Our umpires for this game, we have Rachel Radford and Farah Jora, and reserve umpire Joe Paddock. So big welcome and a big thank you to all of those volunteers on as bench officials and equally our umpires today. So there you can see on the screen the teams for this game, the starting 7s, and we'll be welcoming all of those players onto court shortly. Our head coach for the Republic of Ireland is Teresa Gillespie, and the head coach for the United Arab Emirates is Deb Jones. So, and joining me in commentary quick after team debrief is Shona Forbes. Shona, congratulations on that first win and welcome to commentary. Multitasking again.
I know, but I do love it in commentary. So yeah, thank you very much for inviting me again.
It's great to have your insights through this game, and let's go through those starting 7s and welcome these players onto court after the anthems.
Please remain standing if you're able for the national anthem of the Republic of Ireland.
Well done to those teams and spectators really singing out loud there. So for the United Arab Emirates, goal shooter Sophie Hankin, goal attack Eleanor Smith, wing attack Jenna Guy, centre and captain Carly Lewis, wing defence Alana Farrell-Morton, goal defence Nicole Sproul, and goalkeeper Victoria Soul.
Nicole Sproul and goalkeeper Victoria Soul.
For the Republic of Ireland, Goal shooter, Erin Salako. At goal attack, Fran Duffy, captain. At wing attack, Saren Redmond. At centre, Corey McGlynn. Wing defence, Ciara Lynch. Goal defence, Annie O'Rourke. And goalkeeper, Katie Knox. So the interchange bench for the Republic of Ireland: Sophie Murray, Beth Brennan, Zara Anichebe, Annabelle Hall and Niamh O'Leary. For the United Arab Emirates interchange bench: Nicole Bailey, Kelly Lloyd, Charlie Preston, Charlotte Style and Rachel Tuckey. As mentioned, the head coach for UAE, Deb Jones, and head coach Republic of Ireland, Teresa Gillespie. And Shona, both head coaches kind of looked a little bit apprehensive at this game, so I'm guessing this is one to win for both sides.
Yeah, absolutely. And over the last 2 years, these guys have had some great battles on the court. I think, each side's taken the win, so yeah, all to play for.
So Duffy with the first shot gets the penalty call against the goalkeeper there, Victoria Soul. So some early pressure being put on there from the Republic of Ireland, but just caught on the penalty. So Sophie Hankin trying to settle the UAE team, but great pick up there from McGlynn.
Yeah, and it's unusual to see Sophie Hankin at goal shooter as well. I've not seen that for a long time, so really interesting to see how their circle dynamic works in this game.
And I guess each of these teams for you, as you might meet and will meet both of them, they bring a different style to their game, don't they?
Yeah, they are very different, both sides. So yeah, it's just key to how they're going to counteract each other is really key for us to see as well.
So Duffy again, positioning on the front.
Yeah, she's a very smart player, is Duffy, so she just controls the attacking end really well.
And I guess the Republic of Ireland are your local rivals, so you've matched up against them, and again, you'll play them a little bit later.
Yeah, I think both these teams will end up rivals after this weekend, won't they? So yeah. It's unfortunate there, just error by McGlynn.
So UAE just look to break through the defensive pressure in the mid-court, getting the contact call there. So Farrell Morton takes the penalty. Good build-up, strength on the circle edge by Lewis, the captain, at centre. Just not able to convert there, Hankin. Unusual.
Yeah. I think it's all, from a coaching perspective, the first couple of minutes are always really nervy for coaches and players, so just need her to settle in.
And it's a good rotating circle as well, like you say, great rebound there, Hankin. She'll definitely be wanting to secure this one.
I think all the shooters have found these nets a little bit bouncy, actually, so yeah, just take a while to adjust their technique. Good shutdown on first phase by the Republic of Ireland.
And good patient hold of the ball there from Jenna Guy, the wing attack for the UAE. You can sense the pace and see the pace at which this game's moving, so I think hold tight, we're in for a strong 60 minutes of well-contested netball.
Yeah, and both sides are quite on the body, quite, one-on-one marking, quite physical game, so it'd be good to see the contest as it goes through for 60 minutes.
Oh, great pop of the ball there through to Duffy, Solarco just dominating in there with their ability just to see each other and connect well with each other. So a chance to score on the UAE centre pass. I guess the umpire's just working early to tidy up and kind of set the boundaries for each of these teams.
Yeah, it does feel like a little bit of whistle at the moment, doesn't it? Just like we're all here, all the teams, you know, we're working with the umpires along like the new rules and just adjusting things as it goes. So, yeah, we've all had that discussion before the tournament. So it'd be really good to see all the players letting that dialogue happen all the time.
So Duffy goes again. Redmond trying to find Solarco. Duffy, clever, gets the penalty call.
It's really interesting as well because there's a shooting circle of the last couple of years. We've all got that back defender kind of niche coaching style now. So I've already seen today we're very afraid to give it. So, yeah.
So speed of ball looking good for the UAE. So Eleanor Smith secures a goal. So working their way into their stride, UAE. They'll be desperate to just stop this flow of the Republic of Ireland. Solarco, Duffy connecting well in the circle.
Well held by the goal defence of UAE.
So Hankin will go again, and mid-range, that's what we're used to seeing her do and execute so well.
And that amazing technique that she's got, that kind of basketball-y style, isn't it, low range?
So just a 2-goal margin then, Republic of Ireland 6, UAE 4. Duffy is doing all the work on the front for the Republic of Ireland. And I guess a little bit of tidying up needed from the UAE defensive pairing because they are contesting well, just getting caught on the contacts and obstruction.
Yeah, and you can definitely see there the benefits of the rotating circle. Got lots of speed, splitting the defence. Just need the centre court to recognise the best option to give, or a fake like that.
Yeah, and it definitely seems the right choice in terms of combination up against the two defence Knox and O'Rourke from the Republic of Ireland. Good support on the transverse from the defensive line. O'Rourke and Lynch, great ball in to Duffy. Like you said, she's a key playmaker, isn't she?
She is, and you can see the Republic are doing well at creating width in that attack end and just being really patient.
And that was the work of Katie Knox, just impacting on that shot of Hankin. Hankin trying to fake the shot, and Knox really has got that taped up. So Duffy again.
Yeah, just like they just want him to sort of stay in play as a defensive unit from the UAE because they build pressure really nicely. Yeah. So it's just trying to keep in play.
So no goal, so a chance for the UAE just to get one back. That's the danger point. just sighting Madeleine. She's looking all the time when she's in the mid-court, looking to fly, just hedging away forwards into the line of the ball again, and came out with possession.
Yeah, and you can't give McGlynn an inch. She's such an athlete.
Solarco steals another, so great play. 9 goals, Republic of Ireland, 5 to the UAE. So still in touch and obviously still looking to close the margin. But again, it is the work of Duffy that is just causing a few problems for the defensive pair. And like you say, Shona, quite a bit of whistle in this game, so both teams will just need to make some adjustments if they want to keep that momentum and flow, won't they?
Yeah, and with the new rules, you don't want it to go any further. So, it's been really clear from the umpires, which has been great. If they're telling you something on the court, you need to adjust.
Solarco almost got that ball, just caught on the obstruction. Very strong arms over there from all of the attack unit for the Republic. And I guess this is the point where players just need to start and tidy up a little bit, because the umpires are playing their part in it now, aren't they?
Yeah, especially with nearly 4 minutes to go, because you really want your team to have settled by now. And you don't want that momentum to go any further at the end of the first quarter.
Just not able to convert. Great movement again from the shooter pairing. It's just settling for Smith and Hankin just to set for that shot.
Yeah, it's just discipline, isn't it, off both sides at the moment. Again, you can just see the width, that they're trying to create from the Republic of Ireland.
So just that conversation there with the goalkeeper, Victoria Sol from the UAE, and I guess umpires just starting to intervene. Too much contact being called. Oh, super ball, Lewis.
Very nice. Yeah, very direct to goal.
Better pressure from the UAE. Just slowing down, speed of ball through to goal.
Yeah, at the moment it's just one offer. So they just need to go back to what they were doing so well at the beginning of the quarter. But like you say, the pressure's building.
Yeah. And deserve that one as well. So the pressure being rewarded. This is the clinch point, is getting this ball through the mid-court pressure of the Republic.
Yeah, I think for both teams, just end of the quarter, just making sure they've got lots of options to ball.
So ball being advanced, so this is time just for the players to take stock and I guess just tidy up a little bit, and good reset.
Really nice. Just got great ability to come around the back and hold and move and change the line to ball.
Some good movement off the ball by Sophie Hankin, the goal shooter. Just feel as though momentum's with the UAE at the moment.
Yeah, the Republic have done well to get the rebounds. There's been quite a few missed shots.
Excellent support again from O'Rourke at goal defence for Republic of Ireland. Duffy gets herself in play. The playmaker on the front. Goal attack.
it's nice to see there as well a shooter that knows what she wants, you know. Yeah, well done.
So just a 4-goal margin. Republic of Ireland just looking to build on that as we move into the final minute of this first quarter. And a well-placed ball into the back space for Solako, the shooter for the Republic of Ireland. So Hankin on the hold this time, just pushed out.
Really nice patience, just to wait for her to enter the court.
And rewarded there for the patient play, UAE. Oh, almost there. That was Farrell Morton, the wing defence.
Again, it's just that lovely width from the Republic of Ireland, just rewarding themselves there with a goal at the end of the quarter.
So there we go, that's the first 15 minutes of what seems to be a very close, feisty contest. I'm sure that will continue. Republic of Ireland 14, UAE 9. We'll take a few minutes break. We'll give the coaches a chance to reset, take a look at what they might want to change up, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes' time for the second quarter. So welcome back for quarter two, and we have a scoreline 14 goals to the Republic of Ireland, 9 to the UAE. So no changes for the UAE and the same for the Republic of Ireland. So no coaches making any moves, Shona, just yet.
No, it's his first game as well, isn't it, of a long tournament, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, it's just good to see if they implement any of the coaching focuses that the coaches have given them.
And we talked a lot about the moving circle, particularly of the UAE, and the work of Hankin with Smith, and I guess that will start to come into fruition. There's some great movement off the ball, and once teams kind of find the groove, find the timing, I'm sure that will be a significant threat, that combination.
Oh yeah, and Smith, you know, we know her because she's played in England quite a lot in the Super League and stuff, so we know she's a prolific shooter. So yeah, it'd be good to see how they rotate and combat their defence.
But the Republic of Ireland stay strong, get the first goal of this second quarter on the board as the captain Carla Lewis sets off again with the UAE. So they'll be looking to respond. Great work, Hankin on the front. So working away to post there. Slight switch maybe of tactic, just more support from the top of the circle.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see UAE pressing a little bit more, the centre and wing D tending to drop, just to stop those little runs around the circle edge from McGlynn.
So an unfortunate turn of possession there for the UAE gives the Republic of Ireland a chance to score as Redmond starts just to go. Solarco looking for the options.
Yeah, again, you can see the structure in that circle. That you can see they've practiced that a number of times. The goal attack sweeping around the front and creating more options in the back.
And a good shooter-to-shooter ball there. So excellent work from Duffy, the captain, the goal attack, working with Solarco in the shooting circle and seeing the long ball go again. So something that UAE just need to be mindful of.
Yeah, and all coaches and teams try to stop depth, don't they? That's the language that we use. So, yeah, you don't want to do that a couple of times in a row. You need to switch it up.
Almost on that one. That was Katie Knox just getting a hand to it, but Hankin quick to react and respond. And a good goal for the UAE, coped with the pressure of that defensive unit from the Republic of Ireland. Duffy seemed to be in a lot of space there. And again, still working, so just maybe some strong arms over Duffy. It's a hard one, isn't it? Because you don't want to overcommit when you're out of the circle.
Yeah, and you can see the two defenders are sort of doubling on and trying to find their timing on that. But yeah, maybe they just need to mix it up in that circle to put a little bit more pressure on Duffy.
Worked away to post there. Clever play. Bit of a playmaker, Sophie Hankin, as we know, and gained great ground to put that ball through the net. So 6-goal margin still in favour of the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, and both teams teams converting their centre passes at the beginning of the second quarter here, so both coaches will be really pleased with that.
And again, fast to step in there. Hankin finds herself under the post.
Another lovely centre pass there, finishing with Silako on the end. Both teams seem to be doing the same structure at the moment as well, so they've got nice first phase and the goal attack or the wing attack getting nice depth.
And we've definitely started the second quarter with less involvement of the umpire whistle, and I think, Shona, that was something that we were commenting on, and equally as one of the head coaches, you'd want less of that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, definitely, especially if it's both teams.
So time called. Welcome back to commentary as we see an unfortunate injury there, and that will be Corey McGlynn who leaves the court. Thank you to all of the support being offered to Corey McGlynn and to the medical services for their support as we will resume this game It is 21 goals to the Republic of Ireland, 15 to the United Arab Emirates. So Republic of Ireland on the restart. And just to give you one change, we see Loy come in at goalkeeper for the UAE. And we see Beth Brennan enter the court at centre for the Republic of Ireland.
I think it would just take a couple of minutes for the Republic just to settle in again. Seeing your teammate go down isn't always the best thing, so yeah, full credit to them for just coming straight back out.
Yeah, it's always tough when you lose a key player, and Corey McGlynn was having a significant impact on this game. So as you say, I guess different combinations Shona will have been worked through in training anyway, so players just probably will take that adjustment time and be back in full force, certainly Republic of Ireland. Credit to United Arab Emirates. Shortened up the game a little bit through the mid-court. And great work and swing of the ball by Sophie Hankin. Just not able to convert on this occasion.
Yeah, and turnovers are crucial, aren't they? So sometimes you don't get as many each quarter, so taking them to goal and being able to double up if it's your centre pass is always a good boost for your team.
So replay ball there, and Emirates get another chance. Some great work there. Double play, Carly Lewis. Oh, super ball.
Just got a great understanding of the circle and the space in there to be able to one mover, one hold, and just adjusting their angle to wherever the ball goes.
So Duffy again, great accuracy, incredible work rate around the circle edge in and sweeping the circle itself and then putting the ball away. So great workload.
Yeah, I think I'd just like her to go to post. She's a great shooter. Yeah, they get great width, she sweeps, just go to post.
And I guess you've done a lot of work looking at the strengths of the Republic of Ireland coming up against them just recently. So what would you be looking for from the UAE to counteract some of the strengths of the Ireland group?
One of their main strengths is their centre pass work, their centre pass attack, and their work rate from their wing defence and goal defence on the second phase, so where the second ball goes. So I think it's just for UAE to step up a little bit more defensively and shutting down more options on centre pass so that they don't feel so confident then when the ball goes. They're relentless on centre passes.
So something to look out for, checking out the Republic of Ireland centre pass attack, the support that is offered through the court. So any netballers, budding netballers out there, it's always good to look and learn, look at what players are doing, and that can also support your game too.
Yeah, and we always, in our team, our wing attacks, goal attacks, after a goal scored, you ain't got time to take a breath. You need to get on and defend those, on the centre passes. So, yeah, 7 on attack, 7 on defence. But it really is true. So without everyone doing their job, you're not going to get as much turnover or force some errors.
Solarco, another one in. So back to 6-goal lead, 23. Actually, will be 24 to the Republic of Ireland, 18 to the UAE.
And you could see there on that centre pass, as textbook as I just said, it went back, wing defence, centre, wing defence. So, yeah, keep looking out for that structure on their centre pass.
And Lewis doing what she can just to dominate and get more of a central position.
Yeah, she's such a force in the middle for the UAE. Always giving goes, trying to get to the edges, like you say.
So both defence dropped back there, gave Hankin a lot of space to work in and work the ball closer.
Yeah, and I think both teams at the moment, both shooters love accessing, the top of the circle and coming through the front. So something perhaps for the coaches to work on both defensive ends.
Well, that was a great challenge. So a chance for the UAE. They're looking to just try and close this deficit. And there they go, another goal on the board off the Republic of Ireland centre pass.
Oh. Yeah, just one of those moments, isn't it, on centre passes where we get really excited and throw the ball really far.
It's kind of that doubling up, isn't it? You get the goal off your opponent. You want that kind of double up to just score off your own.
It's almost sometimes it's stay in structure till we give you license to go and be a bit free. It's hard, isn't it? Just knowing that, those flexibility in your boundaries.
So it is a 6-goal margin, but this is still a close encounter, and the UAE just looking to try and win ball at every possible opportunity. Solako strong on the hold there.
Yeah, again, that shooter release outside, from the top of the circle, just centralises it a bit too early, doesn't it? And then able to have options.
And that ball deemed to be off Lewis.
Just a bit of sweat on the floor. The handy mop that comes in play.
How the game's changed.
I know.
See more mops than ever before.
God, I won't tell you what we have to use sometimes on a Sunday. Many products on the floor. I think Brennan for the Republic of Ireland has come on really well at centre. Yeah, just seamlessly fitted in. As you say, they've obviously practiced these combos, so it's credit to her to come in on those circumstances and really attack the circle.
There goes again,
Just like
Brennan.
that.
Yeah, on cue, Shona.
On cue, phew.
And again, seamless performance so far from the captain, Fran Duffy, the goal attack. As we see, a super intercept there. So that is the work of Kira Lynch. So pressure on. Lucky on that occasion, the Republic. UAE were really, really fighting for that possession there.
Yeah, and again, it's just the width that she creates before she comes into the circle. So it's whether their goal defence, could step up a little bit sooner, just to stop that free movement or the give and goes with her centre.
So this is the clinch point for the UAE, just getting this ball through the mid-court. Managed it on this occasion, shortened up the game, relying on Hankin though. Limited options there. Republic just shot and closed down the mid-channel. So it will go back, and no time. So time is called. It's 29 goals to the Republic of Ireland, 20 goals to the UAE. A 9-goal margin for the Republic of Ireland. I wouldn't go anywhere. I still think there's more to give from the UAE, and I'm sure there'll be some Deb Jones discussions around strategy, some readjustments. Well played so far, Republic of Ireland adjusted well to losing their centre, Corey McGlynn. So we'll take a break. We'll let the coaches do their work in the interval. Join us back for the second half of this game 2 on day 1 at the Open Challenge event. Thank you. So welcome back to commentary of this game 2. We've got a scoreline of Republic of Ireland 29, United Arab Emirates 20. Some changes to bring you. We see Alana Farrell-Morton for the UAE go to wing attack. Jenna Guy goes to the bench. Nicole Sproul is at wing defence. And we see Charlotte Style in at goal defence. So maybe to be expected, Emirates just trying up different combinations just to see if they can actually break down the flow Shona of the Republic of Ireland that we've talked about.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're sat on the bench, you can actually see a little bit more than, you know, when you're playing to be able to adapt. So, yeah, like you say, just see if they can take those points on, see if they can impact.
So no changes from the Republic of Ireland. And we wish Corey McGlynn well, who went off from the centre position with an injury in that second quarter. So we wish you well and a speedy recovery. United Arab Emirates with Hankin. So both defence out, just wanting the space to get the shot in. So 29 plays 22. Loy just not able to get her hands on that. Tracked well, but still the pressure of Fran Duffy, the goal attack for the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, and it's a new combination in their goal defence goalkeeper, so it might just take a little bit of time to adjust those switching positions. It's just speed of ball again, isn't it, from the UAE? Just take turn and deliver into that forward with a goal attack, releasing that side.
And I guess in terms of competitive performances, UAE being a little bit more of a distance away from other nations. And Shona, you talked about you played up against the Republic, so you get to know the strength of those squads, and maybe that just impacts a little bit on UAE prep as well.
Yeah, potentially, and you know, we're quite fearful. We've never really played them, so it comes with, yeah, just that territory of actually just sticking to you and how you play, you know, and just believing in those structures and maybe not worrying so much about what they're doing.
Oh, great pressure from the defensive pair from the UAE there, just really using the feet to get round. Salako comes out with possession again.
Yeah, she's quite sneaky, isn't she? Her timing's really impeccable, you know, coming through on that very last second to take the ball. Yeah, you can see again from the UAE some really nice structure in that defence. Just perhaps just go and challenge on one or two of those balls that they're putting pressure on.
And just a switch of strategy there. Both players kind of went, not sure whether that was deliberate or not, but both of them dropped on Lynch. It did stop the ball going through, but Salako steady on the shot and scores. But good ball to the front to Hankin.
I think that's another thing, you know, Hankin has shot from that position now, I think the last 3 or 4 goals, so just can they adjust in that circle and get her out of that comfort zone and just, you know, just adjust her mindset a little bit. One thing definitely about this game is that it's very loud. So everybody's got everyone's back, haven't they, and helping them with that. Very vocal on both sides.
Yes, compared to that first game, I guess everyone's just waking up in the crowds as well. But we know when the supporters are in town as well. But lots of noise on court. And another goal on the board by Duffy. So the 10-goal margin is back to the Republic of Ireland as Lewis starts to try and break the line of that defensive pressure.
good reverse hand round in the... We were talking with the umpires around that contest in that moment, and that was a great example of that, just letting that bit go and allowing her to deflect the ball. Resulting in a goal.
So great work from the UAE. It will be Republic of Ireland centre pass, so defensive pressure again as Duffy seems to take first phase ball an awful lot. And I guess that's okay from a defensive perspective, but you would want a closing down or want to close it down on that movement after, and maybe UAE, something for them to look at.
Yeah, and like we said, she's so smart, Duffy. She just steps over the line once and she's got ball. Her timing's impeccable on that. Or she's driving, for second phase, going into a forward position.
Just not able to pick that one up, Farrell Morton.
I must say, though, the bounce passes in our game as well, that was happening a lot. So it's almost like the floor isn't able to pick up that force. Hopefully they figure that out and don't bounce it again.
I think a lot of coaches, when they see the bounce, when it's not going to a shooter, start to panic anyway.
Yeah.
Good reset by the Republic of Ireland. Again, it's Duffy looking for the options. Good pressure from Lewis at centre for the UAE.
Right on cue. Another bounce pass. Yeah.
I'm looking for the bounce passes now.
Oh no, sorry. Nice direct ball to finish though.
So both shooters out, and quick response from Eleanor Smith. It's interesting, we're seeing an awful lot of players that have been around Super League appearing in the UAE side, aren't we? So
we are indeed.
Great to see them playing.
Yeah, and it's really good for them to bring it to this level of competition, because it's only just going to up the standards of everybody else around them, including ourselves. We have 4 girls that are playing in the NSL, and it's always great when they're in our environment. Yeah, just to give that knowledge, or to up our ball skills and all the basics. So, and they demand a lot of our group. So I can only imagine that will be the same for the respective teams.
We've witnessed a real increase in intensity, physicality, fitness on court, as we see more and more as the years go on of the Open Challenge countries competing.
Yeah, and that's just the way the game's going at the moment, isn't it? So I think we're all just trying to understand and aspire to make sure that we're doing it in the right way.
So I've seen no infringement at the moment for the short pass. It's a kind of contentious rule at the moment. I guess, Shona, you've had some experience of that. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't feel it's changed. I just think it's just clearer wording. So, especially for the defenders, being able to get your hand in and deflect and jab. And I think it's just the way it's coached. So, I know personally I like to, drop the ball on the floor just to make it really clear to the umpires, especially depending on where it is, around the circle edge or in the shooter. So, yeah, I think it's one for the coaches at the moment, and what they tell their players. I think Manchester Thunder are probably the best of it that I've seen, which no doubt that's down to Karen Gregg. So, yeah, being a shooter herself.
Yeah, seen some great, I guess, how do we foot positions or stances of the wing attack, goal attack that are maybe electing to use the short pass. So there is space for a defender to creep in, but actually the foot position of both stops that movement. It would be a contact should the defence come through the line.
And we talk about a V, creating a V,
yeah.
or 2 feet together just to protect and drop. So yeah, anyone out there looking, to practice it, just think about a V on the floor between yourself and your teammate, just to create a wider space, I guess, for those defenders not to come round.
You summarised that well. That's what I was trying to explain. What Nat Metcalf does at Manchester Thunder
Very
was
well.
the V. Thank you,
I wish I could do it myself.
So this game is closing in a little bit in terms of the score margin. 7 goals the margin, so credit to the UAE coming back, but then Salako just pops out. Such well-timed movement.
And that's it. How do you coach that? Do you tell your defender to sit off longer, or force her away from the ball? So it's just trying those things to see what works.
Oh, great follow-up there from Lewis. Excellent work to support Hankin. Deserves that one. Well played, Sophie Hankin, goal shooter for the UAE.
I think that's it again. You can see they're not afraid to go back to the Republic of Ireland. I think some of us as coaches think it's not good to go back, but it can be part of your structure. So it's nice to see them use it.
So a change there being made for the Republic of Ireland. And we think that is Anichebe coming on in defence. We will confirm that once we hear from our officials.
Yeah, and this would be a good change. She's very much a one-on-one hustle kind of defender, so maybe that's what they're trying to do with counteracting Smith, the goal attacker from the UAE.
Oh, great ball through there from Sophie Hankin through to Ellie Smith. So a check of the centre pass and a retake as the Republic of Ireland go again. Same old, Duffy on first phase. Oh, good pick up there, Kelly Loy. Excellent positioning under the post. So fast transition. UAE looking to close the gap. Oh, just not able to keep that in. And sometimes with that pressure, it's just the ball placement, isn't it? That's the bit that kind of just impacts upon getting that ball through or not.
Yeah, sometimes the decision making, perhaps there was a better option then. I think that's happened 3-4 times now, so whether just to go forward or go back to and reset the ball.
So Duffy just offloads to Redmond, goes again.
I think it's a difficult thing for coaches to coach the defenders coming around the body and not getting stuck on or being a coat hanger, as I always say to mine. So the shooters have been very clever with how they're using that hold in the front.
Oh, great pick up, super hand on that. So great transition, and we talked about Brennan entering the court as McGlynn went off injured, and that's been a seamless switch.
Yeah, she's been very good, both on attack and defence. Lovely opening. Oh, lucky.
So Salako not able to hold on to that one.
It's a lovely build of pressure as well, and trying to stay in play, wasn't it, for the wing defence to come through.
So warning given to the Republic of Ireland from Rachel Radford, the umpire, as we close off the third quarter. Looks like it will be a penalty taken. Super goal from Sophie Hankins. So well deserved. As we finish off the third quarter, 38 goals to the Republic of Ireland, 31 to the United Arab Emirates. There is still 15 minutes of this game to come, so join us in a few minutes' time and we'll be back after the break.
At the end of quarter three.
So welcome back to the final quarter of this game 2 at the Europe Netball Open Challenge event. Republic of Ireland 38 goals to the United Arab Emirates 31. Can't see any changes so far, but if there are any, we will bring them as soon as we receive them from the officials. So we've been looking at the quarter scores, and obviously first two were to the Republic of Ireland, and the third quarter was won by the UAE 11 goals to 9. So credit to the UAE, they certainly readdressed game plan, had a look at the strengths of the Republic of Ireland, and it was just and was a 2-goal win for them in quarter 3. So a 7-goal margin overall. Solarco just putting her footprint on that scoreline and taking it a little bit further. So it's really got to be fast and furious from UAE, shown it if they want to close this gap now.
Yeah, and I think, take a couple of risks in defence and, like we said, capitalise on your turnover, so you can, if it's your centre pass next, doubling up.
So quick response UAE, this is the one. Can they break the Republic of Ireland centre pass? That was better pressure through the central channel, stopping that centralised ball coming through. Oh, great hand. So Farrell Morton just not able to come out with the ball, but good pressure.
Here's a turnover.
And this will be what the UAE are looking for. So it's treasuring this possession, looking and sighting the defence early.
Yeah, and I was just going to say the UAE, is it Sproul, the wing defence? I think she started at goal defence. She's been really impressive for the UAE. In terms of her tracking, she understands her role since she's gone to wing defence. She's always there on attack. So yeah, she's having a great game.
So we've just got news from the officials. O'Rourke is on at wing defence for the Republic of Ireland.
Yeah, and I think that's a good decision because the previous wing defence was on a warning, so that might just be a coaching decision, just not to go escalate to a suspension if that was where it was going to go.
So mounting pressure, body on body, as UAE just look to take this ball through to goal. Oh, super response from Sophie Hankin.
I think there's a bib on the floor somewhere.
So Solarco again likes the side on position when shooting. In fact, she's been pretty accurate throughout the whole game. Really strong positioning to be an option. So speedy down the court. Hankin wants to get on with play.
Oh, lucky. Yeah, they're not forgiving, I'll tell you, these minutes. It's swish or nothing.
They need to be at goal defence, fast on transition, but a pick up again. Loy just steadies play from the back. They need to be again just looking to disrupt. So goal defence pull back. Can UAE capitalise and get that ball through?
It's unfortunate. It's a really great positioning from the Republic of Ireland goal defence to get her feet round nice and quick and get into that ball side position. I think that's where we talk about stay in play.
So the 7-goal margin at the end of the third reduced to 5 at the moment. So Loy gets the contact call against Salako. Options required from the UAE. Through the gap to Hankin.
Unlucky. And that's it, they're all just a bit congested. Just want someone just to open the court out on the far side.
And the high ball against the pressure of Anishabi in there is always going to be a tough one with limited space at the back as well.
Yeah, and I think UAE just need to go back to what they were doing really well, rotating, popping through the front, and yeah, just creating a little bit more space in there.
Great pick up, Carly Lewis. Good strong arms over the ball.
I think she's ran a marathon this game as well.
Incredible work rate. It's got to be a front position. You get the sense of that given the pressure.
Doing what they do best. Shooter to shoot a ball.
Much better play.
I think that's hard though when you know you're coming back in that momentum. You know, it's just still sticking to your structures. And as players, we get all very excited. Like now. That's
so, 3-goal game from the 7 we talked about. So, Republic of Ireland will be looking just to ensure they secure a goal off their centre pass, with O'Rourke taking the penalty. Oh, Loy, super take.
Unlucky.
Just caught on the contact.
I think just adjusting the placement there, keeping it a little bit lower, would have helped there with that contact.
Solid response from the Republic of Ireland. And again, great pressure from the work of Brennan at centre. Oh, Anichabi, super rebound. So possession with the Republic of Ireland halfway through in this final quarter of game 2. Feels like it's been a marathon in commentary, let alone watching the intensity of play from both sides on this court at the moment.
I guess it feels like a bit like quarter 1 again, doesn't it, with that a little bit more whistle. Feels like they're both trying to find each other out again. Just like her to go for it there. She's been incredible all game.
So Duffy secures a goal to the delight of the Ireland supporters in the crowd, but again, it's an error, looks like an offside call. Great. Super offload there from Hankin. So, time called. So Duffy goes to wing attack.
Yeah, I think that's Sophie Murray that's come on there for the Republic of Ireland. She's a brilliant shooter. We've played her before. She knows her circle well. She's got a lovely hold on her. So it's really brave from the coaches to make this change for the last 6 minutes of the game.
So Salako out at goal attack, and as you said, Shona, we see Sophie Murray in that goal shooter position. Salako now sweeps the front. Just seems to have all the space on her hands there. Well played, Salako.
Yeah, I think it's interesting how both defensive circles have both, drawn to one shooter, allowing Sophie Hankin to do Sophie Hankin things,
Super long shot there.
Brilliant.
Good pressure on the first phase there from UAE. Rewarded with a throw-in.
Unfortunately, I thought they were going to rotate the circle. Their defence got in a great position just to shut down those options. Yeah, I just saw that right in front of me there. Unfortunately, about a millimetre over the line. It's unfortunate.
Oh, good pressure. Defensive pressure from Hankin. And the work of Ellie Smith. Well played, Republic of Ireland, worked their way through that tight pressure. It's always interesting. I always find the interpretation is so different between coaches and players about the replayed ball.
Yeah, I think this is just my opinion. I think we've been coaching it wrong for a number of years now, and actually if you read it, there's lots of things you can actually do with the ball in terms of bouncing it, batting it to somebody. I think that's the phrase it uses in the rules. So, if you go on the World Netball website, they've got a great video on there about repossession and, what you can and can't do. So, yeah, everyone should go on there and have a great look at that.
So, new rules in play as we see Hankin go again, holding strong. Oh, creeps in.
Yeah, and I think we were talking about just that particular moment in our game as well, when two of you are coming up, together, and forces are going in and out, and one of them are expecting a call from the umpire, but it's 50-50 at that point. So just trying to adjust what we do and trying to understand the rules around that contesting, moment before you get the ball.
And Sophie Murray steadies the ship. Great rebound. As UAE go again, just to try and close this margin. Great ball to space, away from the defence there, from Lewis into Hankin.
Yeah, and the wing attack again, she's driving really nice with great timing onto the top of the circle edge for UAE.
And that is Alana Farrell-Morton, so started the game at wing defence, so clearly a midi that will play at both ends. Oh, Nicole Sproul just not able to win possession there as that ball goes over. Great ball to the back space. Sophie Murray secures another, and as you said, Shona, she's re-entered really calm and composed, doesn't she?
Yeah, and I think it's nice, from a coaching perspective, you know your strengths of your players and you know what you're going to get. So they've made a great decision there to put her on in this moment.
Six, 5, the difference. Republic of Ireland hold on and need to be supporting play through this mid-court. Duffy, as we know, the playmaker.
I'd love to see how long she could keep possession for this team,
Great patient build-up, always there supporting Duffy. Smith was there, home alone for a second or two, just not able to get that ball through, but there goes Hankin. Oh, lovely offload through to Smith.
Yeah, and again on centre pass, you know, it goes to Smith, to Hankin, and then they open up the court. Last 14 seconds of play. Let's see if UAE can get another goal on the board. A lovely roll by Smith.
Just got a sense they've found their form and timing's just come together, hasn't it? So
yeah.
Cope really well with the pressure this final quarter. And timed out there, goes in. I don't think that one was allowed, just hadn't left the hand. So, Republic of Ireland, 48 goals to the UAE, 44. A fantastic comeback from the UAE in the second half. Just not quite enough time, and certainly under the pressure being put on them from the Republic of Ireland. Winning this game, 48 goals to 44. Congratulations to the Republic of Ireland. I'm sure the UAE will take an awful lot of positives for their next game today. We will be back for the next game at 1 o'clock, but before that, please tune in for the all-important coach interviews and the player of the match interviews. So we'll be courtside in a couple of minutes, so stay with us and let's hear what the coaches and player of the match have to say.
What kind of things have you been doing in your training?
We've been looking at different styles of play because we aim to keep, adjusting and adapting to what the teams are going to play against us. We stick to our structures, and the most important thing is to keep doing what we do best.
How does Gibraltar manage that recovery period?
We're debating whether to go in the sea or whether to go in the pool, but we've got a plan in place just depending on the weather. A lot of food, a lot of rest. We've got the physio.
What have you been working on?
Really working on our defence and some set passes, set plays, back lines, things like this, to really look after the ball and to look after each other.
What are your expectations on the court when that 7 turn out for the first game tomorrow?
From that first centre pass, we're prepared. We've been working so hard this year, working together as a team. Everybody knows their jobs.
What should we be looking at in France's play this year that we didn't see last year?
Obviously, we laid a great foundation last season, and we've been able to build upon and work on things this season that we didn't have time to work on last year.
Everybody's relaxed and chilled.
We all arrived yesterday, so everyone's had a sleep. We've done some team building today, so everyone's feeling good and relaxed, yeah.
No swim in the Irish Sea?
Not yet.
Ambitions for this weekend?
I think they're high. We've got an interesting squad. We've got a mixture of, I think, a really good balance of youth and experience. Obviously, as we get better, the other teams get better, so you can't be complacent. You have to think about that. And obviously Malta, we haven't played for a number of years now, so they will be interesting to play, and that will be a challenge for us.
What are your ambitions for this open competition?
I think a consistent performance. We've come to compete and absolutely leave everything out there on the court these next few days.
Any plans for you in terms of the times and where Switzerland might just be looking to be better in their performance through those 60 minutes?
We've been working a lot on trying to work on the individual players' strengths, mixing it up where we can to get the best out of everybody.
How are you feeling and how's the preparation going?
Yeah, so I think we're really excited to be here. It's obviously a great competition. We had a good time last season, so excited to be back. Obviously, second season, it's made it a bit easier to prepare. We know what to expect a bit more, so I think that's been really helpful in terms of how we've prepared in camps and competitions in the lead up to this.
So I'm joined with Teresa Gillespie, the head coach of the Republic of Ireland. Teresa, fantastic performance. First half, got into your groove really quickly. An unfortunate injury. UAE came back a little bit. What are your thoughts on that performance then for your first run out?
Well, I think all of the units played exceptionally well. Our defence was amazing, did the job that they were asked to do, bring the ball through the court. We were patient, and our shooters certainly did their job. When we looked at the stats there, really good stats for both Fran and for Aaron Salako. A young player did exceptionally well, but I was really pleased with how we played the game. That we were calm, we were collective. Yeah, we lost our way a wee bit whenever when Corey went off. But then we gained our composure and we made a few subs which made a difference. And it's all about having that strength and depth. So I'm really happy and I'm proud of the girls today.
Yeah, we talked about Beth Brennan came on and covered because Corey McGlynn was a significant part of your mid-court, and Brennan just came on seamlessly, which is credit when you've got a squad that can do that. So you must be really pleased with the changes and the impact that happened. Obviously one unfortunate injury there, but everyone played their role and stuck to task, I think, didn't they?
Yeah, Beth came on and she did a sterling job. She is that sort of player. She's dogged and she knows what to do. We give her a few instructions about how we wanted her to do things. And she certainly went on and did it. She brought a wee bit of fresh legs as well, and was able to maintain Carly Lewis. I think she did an exceptional job against her. But collectively it was a team. It was a team effort. Everybody did what they needed to do, and Beth certainly came on. Our other changes too helped, bringing on Zara, coming on to the national for the first time, playing in defence. She normally plays shooter, and she did enough just to keep us ticking over. And then moving Annie to wing defence. Annie's a tremendous wing defence. That's her first choice position. And you know what? She's a steady head, and she definitely kept it calm.
And you put a lot of pressure through the mid-court, so players were quick on the transition if they did lose possession. So transition looked good, speed of ball through the mid-court. Equally, just putting that pressure on UAE was something that looked really strong from your squad. Everyone just stuck to task and really did pressurise. So is that something that you've been working on and you'll take into the next game?
Definitely something we're working on. That speed of ball through the court is something that we've really worked on, and we know that's really important in these types of games. We've been working on a lot of things, and I think we brought it to fruition today. I thought the girls did extremely well, and they played for each other, which again, and then when Corey went off, they dedicated the game to Corey, which I think is great, because, as you say, Corey is very influential. But I think Beth came on and she did an equally good job, so we're very happy with it. But it's that strength in your squad that keeps the game flowing, and keeps us ticking the scoreboard over. We try not to focus on the scoreboard. We try to focus on, our setups and our task and whatever it was that we need to do, the processes, and complete them to our best ability.
Well, congratulations, great first run out, and I'm sure we'll see much better things to come with all that input and players obviously learning as they go as well, and some great combinations out there, and well done, great performance.
That's great, thanks so much, Anita. Thank you.
So I'm just going to try and find Deb Jones. I think Deb Jones is on her way in. So Deb, what a closely contested game. I'll just bring you a little way this way. Perfect. So thoughts on that performance? Certainly a better second half.
Yeah, definitely. We were really pleased with the second half of the game, as you can imagine. Coming out with a win in the second half is really good because it carries us then into the next game that we've got later. Patches of brilliance, but too much inconsistency that we'll go away and we'll work on.
We talked a lot about your kind of movement in the shooting circle, and that certainly worked on occasions as well. So lots of positives there. Sophie Hankin drawing the defence, and What more do you want from them in attack then, just to counteract some of that pressure from that dogged defence, really, the one-on-one?
Yeah, just a little bit more patience, I think. When we played the ball around and we worked it to the reset, we found the gaps that we needed. And what was really nice is, that's a new combination for us. Ellie is a brand new cap. We managed to get 2 new caps out on the court, which is great, for experience. It just took us a while to settle, but I'm sure that we'll go back, we'll reflect, and then come back out harder next time.
Yeah, and a great performance through the court. The changes, individuals came on and just slotted themselves in. Farrell Morton worked at wing defence, then at wing attack. So has that told you a little bit more about combos that will work for you moving through the competition itself?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what's really nice is that it's not a knockout competition. So you've got the beauty of being able to take your time and work out some of the combinations that you maybe not have tried. So you're taking risks as a coach as well as the players, learning to take, calculated risks. So, yeah, I was really pleased with some of the changes that we'd made to see how players settled and worked together.
Well, we wish you well. We look forward to seeing you back out on court pretty soon.
Great. We can't wait to be there.
Thanks, Deb. Okay, so we are looking for player of the match, and there she is. Fran Duffy, congratulations, a great performance. I'm just going to bring you over so we can keep the sign in play and keep the brand in there. So solid performance, congratulations. You must be really pleased with that first run out.
Yeah, it was really, we had to fight to the very end. We were kind of expecting that kind of game, so especially with Corey going down in the second quarter, we wanted to do it for her, so we had to really dig deep and push it out for her.
And you do so much work on the first phase of centre pass as well, and then you find yourself in shooting positions, so you've got an incredible work rate. So yeah, talk us through that. What's your role in the team? You tend to take on different roles at different times, which is great. So how's that all going with the combinations?
I don't want to say that I'm one of the oldest in the team, but I am, so I guess it comes down to experience. I see myself in the team as more of a playmaker, so if I have to take the line, I'll take the line. If I have to get myself in a shooting position, I'll put myself in a shooting position, but most of all I want to make sure that my teammates around me are doing their job and performing at their best, so making sure that they're doing their job as well is part of my job.
And losing Corey McGlynn obviously was an upset to all of you, but Beth Brennan came on incredibly well, so you must be really pleased with that.
So proud of Beth for coming on. When we were in the huddle, when Corey was getting a treatment, we said that's kind of a trigger point. The team that pushes on from that point there is going to win the game. So we had to really focus. Beth came on and did an amazing job. We have Beth in the team for a long time anyway, so we know she can do that job and fill Corey's shoes. Obviously, best wishes to Corey. Major loss in so soon early on in the tournament, but I've got complete faith in our squad. We've got a big team and we'll push onwards from there.
So, and just, I guess, what does recovery look like for you now? For any player out there, what will you be doing now between now and the next game?
Well, we've got approximately 2 hours, so quick shower, bit of stretching, take some food on board, mentally kind of digest what's just happened and look forward. We've got another tricky game. We're under no illusion that it's going to be difficult, but we're here to win, so we need to go away and do our job properly.
Well, you did a great job out there. We really enjoyed watching you. Congratulations on Player of the Match.
Fabulous. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that concludes our interviews, and we will be heading into Game 3. Fantastic 2 games already been played, well contested. We'll be back on the live stream at 1 o'clock for our next match. Join us then. As we said, every single game is available to you via Europe Netball TV. So we'll be back, 1 o'clock game. See you soon.